everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if you're like jumping around a bit. I'm in my bed. I was super tired. It's after work. I worked today and I really wanted to film, but I was like, I can't film, I'm too tired. I don't want to like go sit at my vanity and film this video. But then I was like, why can't I just film in bed and be comfortable and still film a video? So that's why we're here. So today I'm going to be showing you my products that I would repurchase in a heartbeat, but I'm going to do it kind of differently. I wrote down the prices for everything, and I'm going to go kind of back and forth between affordable and on the more pricey side, which this is just like my opinion of what's pricey. We're on a very tight budget, and so what's pricey for us might not be what's pricey for everybody. But it's just supposed to be like a realistic, like, yeah, this is on the affordable side. You can repurchase this, you know, normally, no problem. But this is a little more expensive, so you might want to like pick and choose when you repurchase this, because it's a pretty penny for it. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. First, I'll show you my most affordable repurchase. And it is this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Still Crazy. I love this shade so much. It's like a nudish kind of shade. I don't know, kind of berryish. Sorry if the lighting is bad in bed. Here's a swatch. It's pretty good. I can show you what it looks like in true lighting. No like fancy studio lights to get in the way, you know. So this is my most affordable repurchase. Love this. I would honestly buy any of their lipsticks in a heartbeat, but this one is my favorite shade. So next I'm gonna go on to my most expensive repurchase. This is one that we would definitely have to save up for to repurchase. I'm actually amazed that I own it as it is. This is my Natasha Denona Tropic palette. It actually is on sale right now for $65. But when Zach originally bought it for me, it hadn't gone down to $64.50. It hadn't gone down yet, so I think he paid like $80 for it. But it's originally like $100 and something, like outrageous. But this was my birthday present, so it's, you know, it's okay to spend that much for a birthday, right? Oh, you can see our TV and window. Yeah, the mirror's really smudged too. But I love this palette so much. If I had, you know, $100-something to just drop on whatever the heck I wanted several times, I would repurchase this palette. It's so good. This is the only one of Natasha Denona's that I've tried, but I'm pretty sure that any of her palettes people would say would be worth repurchasing. I think this one actually gets the most flack out of all of her palettes, but I love it. I've never had any problems with any of the shades in this palette. It's so beautiful. Yeah. So next, let's go on with my next cheapest thing, which is my Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. This is $14 and it's really good. I did realize last time that I was wearing it that the undertone isn't good. This is Fair 3W, but I was looking back on the website and they don't have a fair cool shade, which is what I would need. They have a fair neutral shade, so I'm gonna try that one next. This doesn't look bad on my skin by any means. It's just the undertone is a little off, and I noticed it like immediately, but Zach was like, nobody can even see that, Brittany. Nobody would even notice. So like, it's a great, easy tinted moisturizer, and that's why I love it, because I am not a full coverage person at all. I'm 100% light neutral. So this does it for me. So my next most expensive thing is my NARS Exposed Cheek palette. I love this palette. It retails right now for, I lost it on my list, $59, but I actually got it at TJ Maxx for $30. Luckily we had some gift cards that I was able to use to buy it. We had exactly $30 in gift cards, and I love the packaging, it's so cool. But I love this palette. The reviews, again, weren't great for it. Like, people were complaining about how they couldn't see it on their cheeks at all. But I haven't had that problem at all. I don't know if it's because I'm so fair-skinned that things just show up better on my skin or what, but I love it. And if, like I said, for the other palette, if I had $59 to just drop, you know, without even thinking about it, like pocket change, I would 100% repurchase this palette. So my next most affordable product is this No Problem primer from Touch in Sol. It's so good. You know, I'm like sure every freaking YouTuber has talked about how good this primer is. Just smooths out your whole face. Oh, it costs $18, but once again, I actually got this from TJ Maxx for $10. So, great deal. I was so excited when I saw it there. Yeah, it's just a great primer. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a good primer. So my next most expensive product is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting blush in Diffused Heat. This retails for $40, but once again, there's like a trend going on where I didn't even pay full price for my most expensive products, because these are literally my most expensive products that I own, and I couldn't get them like full price. But it is so pretty. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's right here. It's just like super light and glowy. You can kind of see it. It's just super pretty. I've been like really big into blush lately. I just have been loving blush. I quit using bronzer because I don't feel like I need it, and so I've been going in more heavy with the blush lately and like using that to make my face look colorful. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I would totally buy this full price if I had the money. It's beautiful and I love it, and the texture is amazing, and it's so smooth. And Hourglass is just one of those brands that I feel like you can't go wrong with, even though this is my only Hourglass product, because they are dang expensive. I feel like everybody that I watch on YouTube just raves about Hourglass. So yeah. So my next cheapest item, it's actually a tie. It looks like between this Man-Eater mascara from Tarte. This one's actually like basically empty, if it had like a tiny bit in it. But I am obsessed with this mascara. It's $23. I love it. This is the best mascara I've ever used, and I'm 100% gonna repurchase this as soon as I can. I was trying to wait until I earned some money on Poshmark before I repurchased it, but this is definitely gonna be like my first repurchase out of all of these items. I mean, none of the rest of these are like close to empty, so that doesn't matter, but this mascara, I love it so much. It's so good. So then my next most expensive product looks like it's this one, my Carli Bybel Anastasia palette. It's so beautiful. I love using this palette. Obviously, this is my favorite shade because it looks like it's the one that's the most used. Also, I stuck my fingernail in this shade. That's what that is. I did it in my video where, oh, look, you can see me. Hello. Where, I mean, you can see me anyways because it's facing towards me. But, yeah, you can see me dig my fingernail in this if you look at the video where I showed you when I first bought this. But it's just, it's beautiful, guys. If you don't have this palette, you should get it. It's so good for every day. which I know everybody says that, but I love just popping this one all over my lid, or this one. Oh, I did a look that includes this shade. Sorry, I hope I'm not muffling it. I'm so tired. Oh no, I just stuck my fingernail in it, I think. But this shade, I did a video where I put this shade all over my lid, and oh my gosh, it's like one of my favorite looks I've ever done. Did I say how much this was? $31.50. Beautiful. So next, for my next cheapest item, there's like a sticker stuck to this. Oh, just a second. I use this palette all the time with this palette. I like combine these two. My ColourPop Truly Madly Deeply palette. This is also $23, same as the mascara they tied. But I love this bottom shade right here. And I love this pink shade right here. Those are the ones I use the most. Yeah. Also this one I use a good bit. But it's just like so pretty. I love the colors that you can use like all over the lid. Because I'm not a neutrals person. I hate just having like brown on my eyelid, or like mauve or burgundy. Like, no, I like having pink, like pink and blue and purple and sparkles, you know? That's me, and so I love when the palettes include those shades that I can like put all over my lid and use these like brighter shades in my crease, which is why I normally end up combining a couple palettes. You know, normally I throw this one in there too, because a lot of palettes only have like browns in them, and that's not my life. I like colors. So I actually messed up, but we're gonna do a more expensive one next, and this one should have been the last expensive one, but I don't have my list in order. So it's my Peach Perfect Setting Powder, mattifying mousse setting powder in translucent. This is $33. Oh, so these two products I like feel like I can't live without now that I've used them, which I know that's such a silly saying. I can't live without it. Of course you can live without it. Like, what the heck? Let's be a little realistic. But if we're using that term because we're feeling unrealistic, I can't live without these products. Like, they're so good. If I'm doing my makeup, I want these products to be on my face. Riku is getting a milk jug right at this moment. But yeah, this setting powder, so good. Sometimes I wear this even when I'm wearing no other makeup, just because it makes my skin look so smooth and perfect. And Peach Perfect, it is perfect. Ooh, I just like stuttered so bad. This is from Too Faced. I don't know if I said that. Okay, so my next cheaper item, let me see. I think I only have one product left, guys. And it is my NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Now he's on the bed. This concealer is also amazing. It's so good. I love this sorry. He's like getting on my vanity. What the heck is up with this side? This concealer is so good. This is the best concealer I've ever used. I would 100% repurchase this. It's $30. Worth $30 in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. I don't know what else to say. It's good. If you haven't tried this concealer, I would suggest trying it, because I feel like you would also love it because it's good. What else am I gonna say about it? So that is all of my things that I would repurchase. You know, whether I can do it now or if I have to save up, I would 100% repurchase all of these items. If I had to pick 3 that I would like like, even if I didn't have the money, I would repurchase them because I need them. It would be the concealer, the powder, and the mascara like I was just talking about. But yeah, that's this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you didn't mind this casual, laid-back vibe. Yeah, I'll see you again very soon. Bye, guys.